How's it going, everybody? This is Chris and Taylor here with Comics Chat with Gat doing a quick shot video. Marvel's Iron Fist has premiered on Netflix to tepid reviews, but we wanted to actually kind of put out a flag there, a savior, a life raft. Taylor has been reading the comics. He's really enjoying the series as a whole. It just may be misrepresented on Netflix or on television.
Yeah.
So Taylor, talk to us about a couple issues that you've seen that you really enjoy.
Yeah,
that
so
people should read.
Yeah, so I've been reading mainly 2 different comic books at the moment, and then I just released this week, which would be probably last week when you see this. I'm not really sure. The one just came out on the 22nd of March. They Iron Fist #1. They just rebooted Iron Fist, which makes sense.
Okay.
That comic was pretty good. Basically, where they're starting is Iron Fist lost his powers because Kunlun was destroyed somehow, which is kind of where the end of so kind of the TV show maybe kind of goes. So it's interesting. It might be where season 2 would be going. Okay. If there probably won't be, but if there was
there'll be
season 2,
it's Marvel. It prints money. There will be a season 2.
Okay, that could be where they're going, but. Yeah. Whatever. So he loses his powers because Kunlun no longer exists, and he's kind of searching for answers. And he's way more of a badass when it comes to martial arts, though. Okay. In this issue 1, like no one can defeat him. He goes to a fighting ring somewhere in
Even
Thailand.
Without his powers.
Even without his powers, he's one of the best martial artists ever to live. And that's the whole idea of the Iron Fist, right? He beat everyone to gain the right to become the Iron Fist. So that's where that's going. Seems interesting enough. Felt really short, really short. I kind of read through it so fast. I was like, oh, it's over. Seems to be going somewhere interesting. Whatever. Okay. Now, the main 2 comics I've been reading, one is the Immortal Iron Fist, which is written by Matt Fraction and Brian Bendis. Yeah, from Sex Criminals and Hawkeye, My Life as a Weapon.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so, I mean, great stuff. Bendis also has written some of the better books that have been out there, as well as Powerless that became a PlayStation TV show.
Right. Yep.
But really great comic book and a whole bunch of other really good, I think he's the one who made Miles Morales Spider-Man. I could be wrong, but I think that he did that. Okay. He's a lot of great Marvel stuff.
So what do you like about this one?
Immortal Iron Fist is probably the definitive, if you're going to be like, I want to read a real Iron Fist comic, this is what you read. There's 3 volumes written by them. I'm in the middle of volume 2.
How many issues in total?
It's like 6 or 7 per volume.
Not bad.
Per usual. Yeah. It's really, really well done. It shows why Iron Fist is cool. It's also a history kind of the Iron Fist, so it's really cool because it keeps flashing back to the Iron Fist of 23 BC or the Iron Fist of 1933 in World War I, and then kind of shows that the Iron Fist has way more powers than they ever thought he could have. Okay. So the Iron Fist in 1930 channeled his powers into his guns, so his bullets were Iron Fist bullets, and it was he was just awesome on World War I battlefield. Yeah. And then there was an Iron Fist, Lady Iron Fist back in China, the old time Dynasty China days that would make her lightning bolt bow and arrows because she would channel it. So he was you don't even understand your power, kid. Yeah. And so he's learning to do that, and then he has to do this tournament, and apparently there are 7... The Iron Fist is the champion of Kunlun, but there's 6 other
alternate... Kunlun is an alternate dimension to Earth.
Kunlun is an alternate dimension that kind of is the heavenly body of Earth at times, and whoever wins this tournament every whatever years gains the right to show up in the comic books it's 10 years, but if you lose it's every 50 years. And then every however many 100 years... They all emerge in Hercules when all the planets aligned and stuff like that. They can all do this tournament. And last time, the 1933 Iron Fist said, go fuck yourself, and just was I'm not going to participate, and accidentally killed one of the champions when he was go fuck yourself. Oops. And that was really bad. And so Davos, who's in the Iron Fist TV show, you get this a little bit from the show, but feels like it was his right to become the Iron Fist because his dad is the main trainer of Kunlun. He's the best, the guy that trains everyone, the master. And so when this kid from fucking America shows up and wins and becomes the Iron Fist, he's bitter and then basically wants to be the Iron Fist, and so has this vendetta. And it's if I kill the Iron Fist, and I guess it showed in previous comics he'd stolen the Iron Fist chi from him at a certain point. I'm sure you have so many years of comic books, of course that happened. That's makes sense. So it's kind of if Lex Luthor ever stole the power of Superman for how many issues, whatever. So
Doc Ock with Spider-Man.
Yeah, whatever.
Got it.
And so that's this whole thing, and he becomes the champion of the ones who got killed. Basically, he absorbs the power of the Swan ladies or the Crane ladies, whatever. Who cares? Magic mumbo jumbo.
Wait, don't go through the whole thing though.
No, but anyway, so the idea is he's in this tournament. Yeah. It's really well done. Luke Cage is in it, and he's great. And so is Misty Knight from Luke Cage, and so is God dang it, I just watched the whole show with her in it. The girl from
Night Nurse?
Well, Night Nurse is in it, actually. Or she's maybe in the other book that I just read. I've read a lot recently. Night Nurse, I think, is in it because he gets beat up pretty bad. And then so is it's the girlfriend in the new Iron Fist that was the foot or the hand member.
Yeah,
That I was just talking about. She has a samurai sword. She's a daughter of the dragon, and basically her, Misty Knight, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist were classically the heroes for hire once you got past just Luke Cage and Iron Fist. And so they're all in it. It's real fun. It's I would suggest reading it. It's really well written. It's funny. It's cool. It's great.
Okay.
The other book is Power Man and Iron Fist, and it's a currently running book.
What's Power Man?
Power Man is Luke Cage.
Got it.
They're the heroes for hire, right? And so
Right.
the idea of this book is it's kind of nowadays in comics. And actually, one more thing with the Immortal Iron Fist. It takes place during the original Civil War, and so they have to hide out and can't get captured by S.H.I.E.L.D. They're like super underground heroes because they can't just because they're not registered. They don't believe in registration.
Right.
Okay. So now, the new Power Man and Iron Fist, so Power Man is Luke Cage, is about post the world. It would be post these TV shows because it's kind of the origins, post Defenders.
Mm-hmm.
Luke Cage and Jessica Jones are already married and have their little girl. And so, and in this, Danny Rand is so fun and jokey. He's always kind of in the comic books, but he's even more so in this. He's just a good time. He misses the good old days of Power Man and Iron Fist, heroes for hire. Let's do this. We're super cool. And
Are they super old? What are
no, they're just. It's just kind of it's been I don't know 5 years or something since they've done stuff or however long. Comic books are it's hard to judge sometimes in timelines, and so it's really fun and he keeps going let's get back together. Luke Cage is can't do it. He keeps saying other words because the little girl starts cursing because Luke Cage curses all the time, so he has to say flumba mumba or fiddle faddle. This is fiddle faddle, and Iron Fist's why are you saying fiddle faddle? He's I'm. Just as Jessica said, I can't say stuff anymore. She's the boss, and it's really funny. And Jessica's are you and Danny getting back together? He's no way, babe. We're not getting back together. Danny's oh, tell Jessica I said hi. He's well, talk to you later. He's you wonder why she doesn't like me. Never tell her I say hi. It's super well written. It's by David Walker. It's just super delightful, and it's kind of them. Are they getting back together? And Luke Cage is we're not. And he's maybe we are.
Don't spoil it.
Yeah, I know. And so the whole thing is them kind of it just doing the Power Man and Iron Fist thing again. Really well written. The art is fun.
Okay.
Highly recommend that book if you want to read some current stuff.
Called?
It's called Power Man and Iron Fist.
Okay.
There's only maybe 2 volumes out at this point.
Okay. So take a look at that, Power Man and Iron Fist.
And the Immortal Iron Fist.
Immortal Iron Fist. And then if you like that, check out the rebirth.
Whatever the new...
Issue 1 of Iron Fist that just came out.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, let us know what you think if you have gotten a chance to read those. Or also, if you watched the TV show, let us know what you thought of that and how it compared the two. But other than that, segues. I'm Chris, that's Taylor. This is a channel devoted to all things comic books and popular culture, so if you like what you saw here, click that subscribe. If you didn't like what you saw here, click that subscribe and tell us why you didn't like it, and we'll take the subscription anyway. Bye, everyone.
Bye.